let us place our palms on our lap. Keep our spine erect. रीढ़ की हड्डी सीधा रखते हैं. Keep your palms on your lap and let us close our eyes. Let us become aware of the weight of our body. Whatever that is, 60 kilos or 80 kilos, 90 kilos. And place the weight of your body on the chair you are sitting. Now let us honor our own body. हमारा शरीर ईश्वर से मिला हुआ एक अद्भुत उपहार है. अपने ही शरीर को मन ही मन सम्मान करें. Honor your own body in your own mind. You are grateful for your legs, for they carry you wherever you want to go. You are grateful for your arms. They do whatever you instruct. You are grateful for your heart, your liver, your pancreas, all the internal organs. They keep functioning even while you are sleeping. You are grateful for your eyes. They open you to a dimension of colors and shapes and forms. Let's take our attention to our nostrils. Take a deep breath in and let go. We are grateful for the sense of smell, fragrance. That is another dimension. Let's take our attention to our tongue. The tongue helps you to say what you want to and also taste the food. You're grateful for the functions of your tongue. Our entire body is encapsulated in the skin. And we are grateful for the skin, for the experience of touch. त्वचा से हम स्पर्श का अनुभव कर रहे हैं. ऐसे ही स्वाद जीभ से और नासिका से घ्राण, इन सभी इंद्रियों को हम धन्य भागी देते हैं मन ही मन. And we are grateful for our ears. Through these ears, we listen, we hear, we communicate. We take it for granted. All that the ear contributes to our own life. कान के वजह से, श्रवणेंद्र की वजह से हम संगीत सुन पाते हैं, दूसरों की बातें समझ पाते हैं. एक नया आयाम ही हमारे सामने होता है. एक मुख्य आयाम कान हमारे सामने खोल देता है। हम धन्य भागी हैं अपने ही श्रोत्र के लिए। We are grateful for the whole body. Become aware of the whole body. Now let's take our attention to our breath. गहरी सांस लीजिए और सांस छोड़ें। Let's take a deep breath in and breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nostril. Hold the breath and breathe out through the mouth and let go of all tiredness and tension. फिर एक गहरी सांस लीजिए। नासिका से सांस लेते हैं, रोकिए सांस को। अब देखिए मन खाली हो रहा है और मुंह से सांस छोड़ दें। थकान के साथ सांस को बाहर छोड़ दें। Our body is like the wick of a candle, and our mind is like the glow all around it. In fact, our body is inside the mind. Mind is much bigger than the body. शरीर मन के भीतर है। शरीर बाती है तो मन ज्योति है। फिर एक गहरी सांस लीजिए और रोकें। जितनी देर रोक सके रोकें और शरीर को ढीला छोड़ दें। सांस अपने आप रोकना बंद करें। सांस अपने आप निकलने लगे। Breathe in, hold the breath as long as you can, and then relax and let the breath deplete itself. Incoming breath energizes the body, while outgoing breath brings relaxation. Let us become aware of this phenomenon. Breathe in and hold and relax. As you relax, slowly the breath comes out. सांस लेके रोकें और रोकना छोड़ें तो अपने आप सांस बाहर आने लगेगी। Now let's relax fully. Let us become aware of the walls of the room we are sitting in. The energy getting radiated from you is touching the walls of the room you are in. You are influencing the walls and the ceiling as well. Become aware of the ceiling and the space above your head up to the ceiling. मन से हम छत को और दीवालों को स्पर्श करते हैं। मन को विकसित होने देते हैं। Our mind expands. Mind is thinner than air and more fluid than the liquid, than water. Let go of all your efforts. सभी प्रयत्न छोड़ दें। Whatever thoughts are coming in the mind, just let them come. अच्छे बुरे सभी विचारों को गले लगाते जाएं। इस अग्नि में आहुति देते जाएं। In the fire of your consciousness, all the thoughts, they come and they go. Not to resist any thought, however bad they are, let them come. They come and they go the way they come. किसी भी विचार को न रोकना है न टोकना है, आने देते हैं और हम विश्राम में रहते हैं। Let go of all that you let go of all the efforts. Any tension anywhere, just let it be. Let it be. कहीं कोई असुविधा लग रही हो तो रहने दें उसको। और सब प्रयत्न छोड़ दें। Let the mind dissipate in all directions. मन को चारों ओर फैलने दे। इस वक्त ना कुछ जानना है ना ही कुछ करना है हम। This moment we are not doing anything, nor are we interested in knowing anything. Just let go. Like in sleep, when you relax, rest, you don't focus on anything, you let go. Simply let go. Take another deep breath in and breathe out with a smile. मुस्कुराते मुस्कुराते गहरी सांस लीजिए और मुस्कुराते मुस्कुराते सांस छोड़ें. रिपोज विथ ए स्माइल. मुस्कान के साथ विश्राम करें. Let us take our attention to our right palm. दाहिने हथेली पर अपना ध्यान ले जाएं. Feel there is a ball of energy in your right palm. दाहिने हथेली पर ऊर्जा का एक गोल है, गोला है, ऐसे समझें. Little more attention on the right palm. Our attention enlivens. When you attend to your right palm, energy starts building up there. दाहिनी हथेली पर जब से ध्यान देते हैं वहां शक्ति का संचार बढ़ने लगता है. ऐसे ही तो आशीर्वाद देते हैं हम बच्चों को, सबको. Little more attention on the right palm. And let's move on to the left palm. Just place your attention on the left palm. Without much effort. कोई प्रयत्न नहीं करना है, एकाग्र नहीं करना है. विश्राम करें तो हल्का सा ध्यान अपने बाएं हथेली पर रखें. Again, let us take our attention to the right palm. फिर से दाहिनी हथेली पर अपना ध्यान लेकर चेहरे में मुस्कान बना रहे. फिर से बाएं हाथ में. Again, come to the left palm. Let's take another deep breath in and breathe out. Now equally on both the palms. Now let us keep our attention on both the palms. दोनों हथेली पर ध्यान रखते हैं. अब सब प्रयत्न छोड़ दे और विश्राम करें. Let go of everything now and simply relax. लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. Keep a big smile on your face. And know that every cell in your face is smiling. Every cell is relaxing and blossoming. हमारे चेहरे में मुस्कान रहे और वह मुस्कान चेहरे के एक एक अंग से निकले. Let the smile percolate to the back of the head. चेहरे में जो मुस्कान है वो सिर के पीछे भी जाने दें उसको. ऐसा महसूस करें सिर का पीछे का हिस्सा भी मुस्कुरा रहा हो. As though the back of your head is also smiling. Let every cell in your brain start relaxing now. And slowly bring the smile to your throat and chest region. Let's take another deep breath in. As we breathe out, feel our shoulders are smiling, our arms are smiling. The whole body is smiling, is blossoming, relaxing. धीरे धीरे पूरे शरीर में मुस्कान उतर रहा है. इसको पहचानते हैं. जैसे एक शिशु पूरे शरीर से खिलखिलाट के हंसता है, मुस्कुराता है, ऐसे ही हमारे शरीर के कण कण को मुस्कान की जरूरत है. विटामिन एम है. होने दे इसको. और धीरे धीरे आप आंखें खोल सकते हो. You may take another deep breath and slowly you may open your eyes as you breathe out. Our body is starving for smile. Let us give it what it needs. And you may gently open your eyes.
Thank you for that deep and restful meditation, Gurudev. For everyone watching, we now have a unique interaction with Gurudev and United Nations Secretary General Special Advisor Mr. Fabricio Hochschild. Moderating this interaction is Ms. Annika Dopping. Annika is a social entrepreneur with
Annika is a social
over
entrepreneur.
30 years of experience in media production, specialized in sustainable development, leadership, health, education, and human issues. Over to you, Annika.
Very much. Dear friends all over the world, it's amazing to see how this kind of communication, empowering, intimate, across national borders, is growing so rapidly. Like a giant united nervous system of mankind, enabling collective raised awareness and commitment. And as we're facing a common enemy right now, although tiny in size, so immensely powerful, actually this concerns our entire common existence. And it calls for global action. In media, the focus is often on the physical health, but both the pandemic and the lockdowns also severely provoke mental conditions like stress and fear and anxiety and depression and grief. And that can often, in turn, manifest in destructive ways in the outer world. So we are longing strongly for comprehensive, holistic solutions. And today we will focus on the critical condition of our mental health and look at ways to attend to it, both on an individual, community, and global level, one at a time. Shri, you have been working with these problems for many years. You've learned what works and not. Please begin by telling us how this crisis expresses itself on an individual level, the way you see it.
Yes, uh, nice being with Mr. Fabio, Hochschild, and nice to see you and have a dialogue with you. And Annika, it's always nice to talk to you. You know, you smile and you really bring up the best in people whom you interview. This has been happening for many years, since I know you from last 25 years. Yes. So your question, which is very valid now, how it is impacting the society now. When people were busy, they were engaging in some activity, their life was normal. Even then, there was mental health issues, but they were not paying much attention to it. Now, this lockdown has increased that in many fold, because this is causing them to come to a verge of obsessive compulsive disorder, because there is fear of contacting the disease. So then they keep washing their hands so many times, and then this is leading them sort of many complicated mental issues. Not just this, again, when a person has lot of anxiety and fear, his communication with people breaks down. When the communication breaks down, conflict arises right away. Conflict is just waiting for the communication to break down. This is one of the reasons we find the rate of divorces has increased many-fold in many countries around the world. Now, what is the option? What do people do? Okay, they engage themselves in some art, watching television, playing games, all this. Here, I find meditation in one of the very special options that people can help themselves when they meditate few minutes, calm their mind, so they do not act from a state of stress or frustration. Meditation, first and foremost, reduces the frustration. If you are frustrated, you can't, uh, it doesn't allow frustration to be there when there is meditation. Either you are in a meditative state or you are frustrated. So we need to shift from the frustration to a calm and serene place within oneself. Now, there is a secret to this here. See, our breath is the link which most people have forgotten about or even don't know. For every definite rhythm of the breath, there is definite emotions, definite feelings. So by attending to breath, the agitation in mind can be reduced. When agitation goes down to certain level, then meditation can happen very nicely. So when there is meditation, it gives inner calmness using breathing techniques to handle extreme emotions like anger, frustration, depression, aggression. I have found in these 40 years of my public work, this has helped tremendously millions of people. As you know, in Denmark, with the gang, the gangsters, the inner city gangs, groups, when they took to breathing techniques, there was a big difference in them. Same with the prisons. In the prisons also, people have found a big relief when they did the breathing techniques. Then through breathing technique, it's easy to go to meditation. So to summarize, I would say it is most needed now to take care of mental health. Neither at home nor in school are we taught anything about our mind, nor how to handle our negative emotions. Negative emotions are not natural, they do come, but we need to learn how to handle them. Here, the breathing techniques comes in handy.
Thank you. Well, I can't help boasting over our Swedish pioneer in this area, namely Dag Hammarskjöld, who was Secretary General in the UN before he sadly was assassinated. And he understood, although we come from the northern part of Europe, the cold, dark Sweden, that meditation was very important, and he installed a meditation room in the UN that is still there because he understood the importance of turning inwards.
Correct.
And now we are delighted to turn our attention to Mr. Fabrizio Hochschild. And in Sweden, we are very informal and we call people by their first name. Would you be offended if I call you Fabrizio?
No, please do. Please, Annika.
Thank you. What would you say? You are working now in the UN. Please tell us about your responsibility there and about your passion, what you're focusing on.
So thank you so much, and it's a great honor to be at this event with Sri and also with you, Annika. I've been long in the United Nations. I've worked in many conflict areas, and I've also had my own experience with mental health challenges. I've been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder and have had many different forms of treatment. And of course, I'm a daily practicant of meditation and would agree on its beneficial effects in these circumstances. And I'm a frequent user of the meditation room that Dag Hammarskjöld installed, and which is not well known even by staff, and it's hidden in the basement of the building, but it's a very special place. And of course, Dag Hammarskjöld had a very spiritual side, which I think was one of his great motivations in his work here. I mean, the crisis we're experiencing at a personal level and at a level of many communities, I think is exacerbated at the global level. And as Sri said, many of the ingredients of this crisis were there before, but have been made worse through this crisis. And if at the individual level, there's an assault on our mental health leading to some reactions of fear with an exaggerated sense of threat and then an exaggerated counter-reaction, I'm afraid we're seeing the same at a global level between states. And we see at a time when the world should be coming together to fight and work together in an ever more interdependent, ever more interconnected world on global challenges like climate change, like this pandemic, like protracted conflict in many parts of the world. What we're seeing are greater divisions, greater fragmentation, more isolationism. My job now, in the 75th anniversary of the UN, is to try and start a global debate on whether this is really the approach we want, or whether we shouldn't be trying to boost international cooperation, working together across borders, across boundaries, acknowledging the frailty not only of ourselves, but of our planet, and working better together to address it. So, on behalf of the UN Secretary General, we're trying to get a global conversation growing, a global listening tour, especially among young people, on what is the world they would like to see 25 years from now. Where do they believe we're headed if current megatrends like climate change or this pandemic are not better attended to across borders? And what are their expectations of international cooperation? So we've launched many ways people can join, including our so-called 1-minute survey, which is at our website, which we hope many of the people participating will fill in and ask their friends and families to fill in. And we hope through this effort to bring the world to its senses, because there's a global loss of path, as well as there is at such a personal level and at a community level. And we need the voices of as many people across the world as possible to help us find togetherness again to better confront global challenges.
Well, because it was already in 1941, in Burning War, that Churchill and Roosevelt decided to create the vision that resulted in the United Nations. So, of course, it is absolutely crucial that we now create that common vision. And we can do this